What is Sandbox, and is sand better than mana? When Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced that they're changing their company's name from Facebook to Meta, two metaverse coins went parabolic. One was Decentraland, popularly known as Mana, and the other was Sandbox, known as Sand. Both these coins almost rose to 1,000% and gave some huge returns on their holders. But at the end, we all know there is always one winner, even though there are more coins competing with them in the contest, such as Axie Infinity, and a lot more still in these two, Mana and Sand, are considered the best. On the other hand, there is a huge debate in the holders of Mana and Sand too, for their project to be the best, and in order to find that, we are going to explore one of them today, and we'll be doing the other one in coming videos. Let's dive in deep and start to learn about the Sandbox Metaverse's coin, Sand. Welcome back to the Crypto Deep Dive channel, where we will be doing the latest analysis on cryptocurrencies. When you're done watching the video, please subscribe, share, and smash that like button. So let's start with the introduction of Sandbox. The Sandbox is a blockchain game that allows players to create a virtual world with non-fungible tokens, NFTs, on the Ethereum blockchain. Players can create their own avatars to access the Sandbox Metaverse's various games, environments, and hubs. Consider the game to be a blockchain-based DeFi version of Minecraft. Pixel launched the Sandbox in 2011 as a mobile gaming platform to compete with Minecraft. It became a hit, with over 40 million downloads worldwide. But in 2018, the co-founders Arthur Madrid and Sebastian Borget decided to explore the potential of creating a 3D metaverse on the blockchain. Their goal is to let users truly own their creations as NFTs and earn rewards participating in the ecosystem. The new Sandbox project was released in 2020 and became one of the fastest growing games in the crypto world, along with Axie Infinity and Decentraland. Back in November 2021, the Sandbox released $93 million in funding from investors led by the Japanese mobile giant SoftBank. The game also attracted over 50 partnerships, including Atari, a famous gaming company, CryptoKitties, The Walking Dead, and hip-hop star Snoop Dogg. So how exactly does Sandbox work? The Sandbox is a dynamic virtual world with user-generated creations. Players can build and create their own NFTs, including avatars, virtual goods, and even games using Vox Edit and Game Maker. Not only can they use the virtual goods to interact with other players, but they can also monetize these NFTs by trading on the Sandbox Marketplace. Moving towards the details, let's see what is Vox Edit. Vox Edit is an easy-to-use program that allows artists and players to create, rig, and animate voxel-based NFTs. Voxels are 3D square pixels that resemble Lego blocks. They can be quickly manipulated in Vox Edit to form various shapes. Users can, for example, design avatar-oriented equipment such as clothing or weapons, as well as animals, greenery, game tools, and goods to use in the Sandbox. These virtual goods can be exported and traded as non-fungible tokens, NFTs, on the Sandbox Marketplace. And the next thing we should learn is Game Maker. So Game Maker is a thing that allows users to create and test their own 3D games within the Sandbox Metaverse. It's a straightforward program that doesn't necessitate any coding knowledge. In the land environment, users can design and organize various elements and objects, including the NFTs created with Vox Edit. They can, for example, edit the terrain, place characters and buildings, and curate quests from the community-created resource library. They can also share their creations with the rest of the Sandbox community. And how can we not talk about their marketplace, known as Sandbox Marketplace, before talking about their native coin Sand and its price predictions? The Sandbox Marketplace, which launched in April 2021, is an NFT marketplace where users can trade in-game assets for Sand, the Sandbox native cryptocurrency. The assets obtained can then be used to create unique games by incorporating them into land via Game Maker. These NFTs can take the form of entities, buildings, wearables, and other objects that can be used within the Sandbox. As previously stated, the Sandbox's ecosystem includes several different tokens for players to interact with the platform, including sand, land, and assets. Now let's take a look at the native token Sand of Sandbox and their future prediction. Sandbox, Sand, is the Sandbox native token. The token is an ERC20 token with a total supply of 3 billion Sand. Sand is a utility token that can be used for any type of transaction or interaction within the Sandbox ecosystem. This means that to play the game, customize their avatars, buy lands, or trade assets on the Sandbox Marketplace, players must own Sand. Sand is a governance token as well. Through a decentralized autonomous organization (DAO) structure, Sand holders can propose and vote on platform changes. Holders can stake Sand within the game to earn rewards, including a share of the revenue from all Sand token transactions. Most importantly, staking Sand can increase the chance of finding valuable gems and catalysts, the game's resources needed for creating assets with higher rarity. The great part about Sand is that it can be acquired through playing different games and contests in the Sandbox or purchased on cryptocurrency exchanges like Binance. Algorithm-based forecasting service Wallet Investor gave a bullish Sand price prediction, calling it an awesome long-term investment. Based on its analysis of the cryptocurrency's past performance, the forecast service's Sand crypto price prediction was it could trade at 6.4 by April 2023 and reach 2120 in 5 years. Digital coin price supported the bullish Sandbox crypto price prediction, but at a much slower pace, seeing the coin reach $3.77 in 2022 and $5.57 by 2025. The site's Sand prediction was that the token was expected to hit $6.53 in 2027, and 2030, the token's price could reach $13.34. Please note that Sandbox predictions can be wrong. Sand coin price predictions shouldn't be used as a substitute for your own research. Always conduct your own due diligence before investing, and never invest or trade money you cannot afford to lose. On the other hand, BitBank crypto market analyst Hoya Hasegawa told Capital.com that upbeat comments on the Sandbox Metaverse from Financial America and JP Morgan, as well as sales of collaborative items with celebrities and popular brands, are attracting investors to the platform. Hasegawa was interviewed before Russia invaded Ukraine on the 24th of February 2022. However, although Sand and some other metaverse-related tokens have outperformed Bitcoin in the last quarter, the current market environment, not limited to the crypto market, is heavily affected by the situation at the Russia-Ukraine border, and investors are being quite defensive. So he believed that even though Sand has a lot of growth potential in the long run, as the industry itself is still in a sort of experimental or developmental phase, the financial market as a whole has to wait and see how the situation at the Russia-Ukraine border rolls out. Finally, now we hope that all of this information was useful to you, since we did our best to explain the Sandbox's coin Sand. Now, in the end, thanks for watching the Crypto Deep Dive. If you enjoyed the video or learned something from it, don't forget to press the like button, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. See you in the next video, and until then, take care.